A 2019 survey conducted in the United States says that naval architecture and marine engineering is the most valuable major with high earnings and low unemployment. Naval architecture and marine engineering at the University of Michigan has a 138-year teaching history and to this day aims to have an educational program that is second to none in the United States. Sarah Walton has more.
Running.
At the University of Michigan, engineers are transforming the marine industry.
So this is our Toteaq in the Marine Hydrodynamics Lab. We use it to test scale models of ships or offshore structures.
At the Aaron Friedman Marine Hydrodynamics Laboratory, experts from the Department of Naval Architecture and Marine Engineering work with everyone from government researchers to major corporations.
90% of global trade still moves by sea, so it's an incredibly important part of the overall economy. It's a huge source of renewable energies for the future. It's also a huge source right now. About a third of our non-renewable or our carbon-based energy comes out of the ocean. So the ocean is absolutely integral to everything that happens on land.
They're also pushing boundaries below the waves. The university's Deep Robotic Optical Perception Laboratory, known as the DROP Lab, is developing autonomous underwater machines to study ecosystems far beyond the limits known to mankind.
I came here because there's a particular focus on marine robotics, and in fact we have sort of the premier marine roboticists in the world, which is a unique thing. And so given that there's only a handful of marine roboticists sort of active in the world, the fact that there are several of them here I think is really unique.
The department is the only one in the country to combine undergraduate, master's and doctoral degrees in naval architecture and marine engineering. It's also one of the first to offer internships in shipyards and research centres, with its strong reputation opening doors to invaluable opportunities around the globe.
This past summer I worked at the Maritime Research Institute in the Netherlands, and it's a fantastic facility. They have, I think, 7 towing tanks there, and the research they do is so far-reaching across the maritime industry.
Outside the labs, the University of Michigan is also one of the top public schools in the US, focusing on a well-rounded education.
The requirements they had for engineering majors to study some courses in the liberal arts, I think, is a really great experience to have. Even if you know that you love your discipline, you want to do engineering, it's great to take. I took Italian classes, so it's just a great experience overall.
And this is a discipline that promises a bright future.
A recent survey found naval architecture and marine engineering is the most valuable major, with graduates earning around $35,000 a year more than people with other majors.
The level of employment in the field is also above average and expected to grow at almost twice the rate predicted for other industries by 2028. The university's alumni include the last 4 chief naval architects of the US Navy and a wide range of industry leaders.
When you look at, say, what is a naval architect and how a naval architect and marine engineer, what they can work in, it's incredibly diverse. You can work in, container ships, offshore wind energy, other renewable energies, from personal pleasure craft to yachts to America's Cup. The diversity of the field is very large.
The department's first professor of naval architecture, Herbert C. Sadler, set out to make it second to none in the US, and that remains the aim today as the university pursues a new facility vision known as MC.
When we look at the future, we know that there's a lot of software, there's a lot of sensing, there's machine learning, there's autonomous systems. We're looking for a vision of how we would educate students in the future so they can combine the physics with the new software and algorithmic-based approaches to engineering.
With its long history and success in the industry, the University of Michigan believes it's uniquely placed to face future challenges, lead innovation, and guide a new generation of naval architecture and marine engineering experts.